Yes.
I mean, Seto's shit just happened, so I don't think he would be able to understand how he even does it. It's just that he just naturally understands everything as long as to be honest, for Seto it's not like they're even speaking other language. He just hear them in common. So he's like, I don't know.
Just understands their intent so deeply that. Yeah, although can you actually speak the languages back to them? I don't think so.
No, it only allows me to understand the language as far as I know. As far as I can
I
recall.
recall. I think you can speak it back.
Oh well, let's look it up. That could make a big difference.
Oh, moreover, any creature that can understand the language can understand what you say. So Lastra is correct. Yes, they can understand what I'm trying to say.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And Australia? That's easy. Oh, yeah, continue. That's out. Or was you done?
I was done, sorry.
Okay, just want to make sure I didn't interrupt. Well, for Australia Common, well, so many spoke common, so that just came natural. Being around the Fae, well, sort of like that was the natural language from them, so that's how she learned the Sylvan. And during her travel in what was that place called? It's the Smut. She learned the Draconic from the Yuan-ti, and basically learning to survive there, she sort of had to like listen to the nature, so that's how she has learned the primordial language. Let's see. Where do the Elvish come from? That's very good. Oh yeah, now I remember. That came from the stay she had in the Iranian Empire. And let me see, Giant, it comes from Stormer, the short she had there. Goblin, it comes from Nyx. That's all the languages he speaks. All accounted for and all written in the story. That's why I can remember them.
Yeah, the well-traveled bard. Well, I think is that everyone?
June isn't here, so yeah.
Yeah, no, she's probably got some.
I can imagine June being like, well, I just ate the brain of someone that spoke this language and learned it that way. Or just like the hive mind had told them. Presuming they are connected to the hive mind.
Yeah, or as she might put it, intuition. But as we rejoin, I will admit I have no idea what the fuck happened last time. That was a long time ago. And
Cthulhu. And Jerry was transported into to the Iron Giant, and now he has to stop the sergeant or whatever he is from dropping the nuke over the city.
I mean, it started off alright, but yeah, last time you guys managed to get away from the Phoenix Clan and make your way over to the beach where you fought some eldritch abominations that were rising from the sea, and it definitely seemed like Cthulhu was on the rise, which everyone blamed June for, naturally. But you guys finished the session making camp where Jerry soon joined you on the back of 3 dragon turtles, the dragon turtles that you guys saved a little while ago. And yeah, much to your surprise, it seemed like he wasn't too interested in the fight that had happened before, that there was a much bigger problem on the way, and revealed that he had spoken with the Lion Clan daimyo and gotten some key information that may help to defeat Cthulhu if it comes down to it. He also told you that the daimyo seemed to have fought Cthulhu before and had been the one to seal him away previously, but that was probably a very, very long time ago. As for the rest of you, there was some infighting for sure, as everyone had some differing opinions on a couple of things that have happened over the past while, but we will, I'm sure, get back into more of that tonight. But where we are rejoining you all is after you take your rest, and the following morning, where, so one sec, yeah. So the following morning, as the first rays of the two suns begin to pierce through the thick clouds on the horizon, you will notice that from the beach here on Uchibito Bay, the skies are sort of tinged with hues of red, orange, and purple, and it is surreal and otherworldly. But as I forgot about Jerry's whole thing for a second. I was not looking at the fucking Iron Giant map.
We can switch to them real quick.
well, no, just we will get everyone as you guys are currently waking up, but instead of the usual sort of tranquility and hope that accompanies a new day, there is an eerie stillness in the air and an unsettling calm that hangs over the land. But meanwhile, we will go to Jerry first. As what was it that you were doing? Was it just when you went to bed that?
Yeah, he told me to make a save when I went to sleep, and
Oh yes, Sakura also had a thing. She figured out that she was a tree. That she was the world tree, and was grappling with that. I'm not sure if she slept much. Yes, Jerry, you arrived here and have found yourself in what looks like some sort of industrial building, more like you saw in Kamigawa, but the Titan is before you, and it seems active and to be looking down at you, as it seems like it has been repaired somewhat, even though you haven't actually done anything yourself. It seems the battles or something over the past while might have done it, but it is looking down at you as you find yourself in this space. What are you going to do?
can I help you?
So that you will hear this engine kind of whirring up as its voice booms out into this room, and you'll hear it is a lot more put together than it was before, not glitching out so much as it says, "Time is of the essence, Jerry. The world teeters on the brink, and only by utilizing my immense power can we stand against the encroaching threats that seek to control the Titans. Unleash me, and let us be the catalysts of change."
Oh no releasing. As far as I understand, releasing will be as catastrophic as whatever is about to happen.
Exactly. Jerry, you hold the key to my activation. With every passing moment, the danger of external manipulation grows. Embrace the responsibility that lies within you, and awaken the dormant might of the Titans yourself. The time has come, Jerry, to rise from your slumber and claim your place as the master of Titans. Without a pilot, I am but a dormant force, susceptible to manipulation and destruction. Embrace the power within. Let us forge a new path towards our future of our own making.
How do you propose to do that? Can really free you without, I don't know, killing myself in the process, at least as far as I can understand.
You only need to pilot My power is yours to use as you see fit. But if you do not use it now, someone else may come to do so.
Alright, so how do I pilot you? Do I have to build your body now? An extra, a real, not this one, a big one.
You will see it kind of does glitch out a little bit at this, like it's trying to find a response but doesn't have one. And you see it kind of error out for a moment before it comes back and says, "This is not possible. I am the embodiment of your ingenuity, Jerry. Sealed within me lies the power to reshape reality. You must awaken me from within yourself. Sacrifice yourself to my being, and together we can confront the encroaching darkness that seeks to control and corrupt the Titans."
Yeah, trying to roll an insight, but it's a bit laggy.
Let me know when it comes. So is this showing up on the stream? Okay, can you see the whole map? It's not just like
Yes,
zoomed in
yes.
on one of his fingers or something.
No, I checked. It's like I can see the two what's called Tesla coils.
Yeah,
rolled
which
manually and got an 18. No, 18 on insight.
okay. Yeah, with an 18, you you still you're not sure what exactly you are speaking to, like what the sort of consciousness is, but you're also not entirely sure where you are. Like this is very, everything's metal here. It's like you're in some sort of industrial complex. There are clearly signing on the walls, like you're in some sort of factory. But before, it seemed like this was within yourself. But with an 18, you're like, there can't be a factory within. Like, is this your inner mind? It suddenly starts bringing up a lot of questions. But you can tell that this creature's worried about something else taking control of it. Like, it wants to remain under your control and would rather be a power in your hands than let something else take over, ultimately probably kill you as well in the process by unleashing its power. He'd rather you were working together.
I understand what you're saying, but you're still still dangerous. I saw I'm not the only one with a sealed being. It's
I am not like the others, Jerry. I am one of your creation. It is you who commands me, not the other way around. I only wish for it to stay that way.
alright. So how am I doing this? How am I releasing you somewhat and
You'll,
still keeping control?
you'll see a couple of metal plates just move across underneath where the head is, revealing a panel that opens up into the cockpit that is in its head, just underneath its head.
So climb up inside his head.
Yeah, you'll go back into the. You've been in there before. I mean, that was where you were trying to fix it from
Yeah.
the other time. But you will see this time there's a lot less sparking going on and a lot less of this sort of rambling mess. You'll see it is now prepared for you to actually pilot this thing, and you will see an interface that could allow you to draw the power from it, much like with the mechanics of bargaining and withdrawing. But there is there is give me a sorry, give me a check with your
Spellcasting?
blacksmith's tools, or no, not spellcasting, with your blacksmith tools or sleight of hand.
It will be blacksmith
Oh.
tools.
Sorry, not sleight of hand, investigation. Sleight of hand comes after that.
Yeah, smith tools. Come on, work. Okay, it seems to be a lot less laggy now. Do I have advantage or just double proficiency? Give me a second to make sure. Yeah, that should be correct. That should be another +6, so it should be 37. Wait, plus. Yeah, it should be 37.
Okay, holy crap. So yeah, with that, you will see that it is absolutely willing to let you take the controls 100%, but yeah, it is still sealed within you. But you are going to unlock a feature called Scratch My Back. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, can I also make a check to scan through everything? Because last time I was here, it seemed like there was something, but it wasn't entirely clear. Maybe because it was broken, not repaired as it is in this state.
Yeah, I'll say with that massive roll, you can absolutely go and look through, and you will notice that it seems like it's like tried to format itself, but that it has erased a lot of that corrupted data that seemed to be messing with it before, and you don't think the corruption is completely gone, but it definitely seems to gotten rid of the major problem. But that you will definitely notice that there are things in here that do not seem like things that you've put in there, and with that roll you can definitely tell that they have the golden marks woven into them. They are definitely either marks of Primus's involvement or Lorifax themselves. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Okay. I was gonna say, otherwise, whoops. But yeah, it definitely seems like someone might have tampered with this Titan. But for the Titan to have been sealed, it must have happened when you were sealed. So that's yeah, it's a mystery.
this time I'm going to push the button and still do it. But you said they're getting scratch my back feature, or is it the olive
Yeah.
branch one lower, like easier to get?
No, it is the scratch my back.
Okay.
I think, yeah. I should read these things.
No, I'm just not eligible for any of them. That's why I'm making sure.
Yeah, but this will be the scratch my back one.
Okay.
We can work out the specifics before. Can you actually see that in the?
I can see in optional features.
Oh, I
in
didn't
the
know that
bottom.
actually still shows up for everyone. But I've added it to your sheet. We'll get into the specifics later. But yeah, you feel like there's definitely you've got a lot more control over this thing now, as you can legitimately pilot it and call on it whenever you like. We'll have to give you the extra features, but you can read
We'll
through
get to
those.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, as once you sort of gain control of this, you'll be able to also wake yourself out of this trance, and it's still a little bit confusing as to where the actual physical body of the Titan is, but it definitely seems like there's something that you can pilot.
Good. Let's hope it's good.
Okay. So, shall we go back to everyone else then in the morning?
Yeah. Guys, I thought you mentioned something about sleight of hand after Smith tools.
That was to actually operate it. To try and I thought you were going to try and make it do something.
Oh yeah, I'll try to make it do something.
Yeah, what do you want to try and do?
Like open one palm and then just like punch it.
Hell yes. Yeah, there's this echoing boom from the force of just this Titan suddenly looking ready for battle.
So sleight of hand, you said?
Yeah, it's like,
Not going to end well. And now it decided to not work. I think only the skills are lagging of the items, but it's a plain D20 with no modifiers. A3.
okay, so you try and like slam the fist into the palm, but you don't raise the arm to get the palm in the way, and you just throw a punch, and you punch through one of the doors that is in this room. As you break right through the doors, you notice that you open up an entire corridor behind it that seems to lead into more and more chambers, and it seems like this room is not the only one in this space, but it is all dark down that corridor.
Yeah, let's the Titan. Yeah, where am I exactly?
And at that point is when it will the connection will be disrupted, and you will suddenly find yourself back on the beach, as for the first time it doesn't feel like the Titan was actually within you, but more like you were controlling it somewhere else. But it did not answer you, and you're not sure where that could be.
Asshole.
You feel binary code somewhere deep in you laughing. But with that, as the next morning comes, we will have. Yeah, so as the next morning breaks, you will see the light sort of slowly growing brighter and casting a faint glow over the beach as you all start to awaken your various states of exhaustion and preparedness. Maybe you got some rough nights there, but you will notice whoever is getting up first. Actually, give me a perception check. Let's see who sees this. From anyone who's awake.
I'll say I'm waking up. One of the late ones. So I'm sleep.
I
Stray is not
suppose
sleeping at
that'll.
all.
Did that all happen before
I
you actually
see
went to sleep?
nothing.
Oh,
Okay, so Estrella behind Elias in in the distance, because he's definitely not looking that direction. You will see that your attention will be drawn to a pair of figures approaching on horseback, and you will see their silhouettes sort of framed against the hazy backdrop of a dimly lit sky. Their presence both striking and mysterious as these riders are adorned in their regal armor, clearly in the attire of the Unicorn Clan, as you can see their banners fluttering in the gentle breeze behind them as these horses just advance with purposeful strides, just beautiful horses, these just absolutely majestic as they are determined to get down the beach running across the sand. But as they draw nearer, you you see them on the horizon. Are you guys doing anything as they seem to be approaching from a fair distance?
I mean, whenever I do notice them, I'll just like raise my hand as like a just general greeting.
You will see, still quite far away, they will slow their horses to a halt, their eyes sort of scanning all of you with a mix of curiosity and wariness. And there's a momentary pause, a silent exchange of recognition between them, and as they sort of assess the situation, there's a moment between you as the atmosphere sort of hangs heavy with anticipation. Just the stillness just broken by the distant rumble of thunder and crashing of waves. They just seem to be watching you for now.
Uh, I I'll try and write them a paper bird that just says, "Come, let us speak," and I'll just assign it to Unicorn Clan Squad and hope it goes there.
oh yeah, they're camped not far from here. I saw them on the way.
Hmm.
So you send this little paper bird that flutters over to them, and one will take it from the sky. He doesn't seem to question it. And he will turn to the other one and nod as they start to uh, push their horses forward again. And I'll move you on to the next map. But someone is glowing for some reason.
The tree.
No, someone's. I don't know. Maybe someone used a torch. But one of your tokens is glowing. I'm not sure who. But you see they will be approaching you still from a fair distance away. Are you guys going out to greet them? Are you all preparing, or is anyone doing anything other than just stand and wait?
I'll
I'll meditate for a second just to get all my chakra, and if they aren't here by the time I'm done, I'll walk to meet them.
I will say, for a speedy sort of standing meditation, definitely possible, but I will ask you to give me a wisdom save in order to try and do that.
Okay. 28.
Oh yeah, you can meditate while doing anything. In mid combat, you can meditate. It's true Zen.
Yeah, I'm just like sitting my back against a tree and like I'm not really caring.
Sorry, I'm just putting token.
Sakura will also meditate by a tree.
Okay. It's Jerry that's close.
Sorry, what?
You're the one that's glowing, but that's not.
Maybe the aura?
Yeah, that's. Okay, there we go. So you will see these two slowly approaching. But as all of you just look very calm in your meditations, sitting there, seemingly having a nice calm morning here on the beach. It's quite easy to meditate with the waves flowing back and forth, but as they approach, you will see they look quite stern-faced and curious.
Are the rest of you not joining us?
Oh, are you saying that to them? I thought you were
Oh,
talking to the
yeah.
party. So, they will say, "We are not here for battle. We have just come to see if it really was you. We thought we saw a
Yes.
mouse on dragon turtles, and we had running bets as to whether or not our friend was on drugs. But it seems I've lost some money."
That you have. We were quite surprised ourselves. But, well, I'm sure as you know, I don't think the Gambuka trials are on the top of our priorities at the moment. The town seems to be in trouble.
Oh, it's fine. I cleared whoever attacked there, but I don't know if any more will come.
you'd think, wouldn't you?
The one you will see in the full armor will look out over the sea and just say, yes, there are perhaps more important things to deal with, but that does not mean that our responsibilities can be forgotten. So please, hear me, brave warriors of the Blue Dragon. We, the Unicorn Clan, stand before you as guardians of ancient knowledge. If you seek the wisdom to combat the eldritch menace that looms over Kiga, prove your worth in combat against us, or at least in trials of our devising. That way, we will be absolved of any wrongdoing in helping you with this threat, as our superiors would see us enemies.
I understand. I think we are capable and ready to fight or to deal with whatever trials you might have for us, and I just look towards the rest of the party saying that.
You might want to be hesitant before agreeing to anything.
I only said I believe.
Only those who can match our blades and withstand our might are worthy of the secrets we possess. Prepare yourselves, for we shall test your mettle and determine if you are truly deserving. But if you can do that, I believe that we could all help each other.
Well, I have no qualm.
It looks out at the others, trying to see if any of the rest of you are objecting.
Ugh. We just woke up though. Sakura just looks tired.
For one who sleeps, you are tired.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure, we will face your trials or combat.
Very well. Then ready yourselves and follow us. The others are nearby. And one of them will, they'll nod to each other, and one of them will turn and run off while the other one will wait to lead you there.
Yeah, I'll get on Spike and follow them.
You will also notice that June is suspiciously absent.
Fucking June. Helping Cthulhu again. What the heck? How has she not learned from this shit?
That's what Matt gets for missing a session.
Shame, he has exams. Taxes.
Well, too bad.
When he comes back,
Should have
we'll
been
like,
here.
And it's his birthday tomorrow. And he has to study taxes on his birthday.
and for that we'll all blame him for summoning Cthulhu.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Sorry if it was laggy a bit. I forgot to import my character because the subclass was changed, but it's done.
Yeah, is anyone else wanting to? Seto, you are muted, by the way, if you have been speaking.
I know. I've been eating, so that's why I muted myself.
Oh, okay. So are you all following along with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Can I just stand in the back and just make sure that there's no ambush? Just to make sure.
Yeah, you can give me a survival or perception check to like, try and look out for any ambushes at sea. I mean, at sea, along the coast.
I don't know, for some reason it doesn't allow me to roll on
If you use Tidy Sheet, switch to the standard sheet since Tidy Sheet hasn't worked since 7.1.
I don't know what you just said.
Press E on yourself and try to roll from there. It works for me. It seems
Where?
like it. Let's see. Press on your character and then press E. Should open another.
Oh.
Oh, skills.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can roll from there. It doesn't work from the sheet itself for me. It works from here though.
True. Thank you, Gary. $24 on that perception.
What, 74? Oh, 24.
24.
I was gonna say,
20.
Jesus, I know Seto's perceptive, but damn. Okay, yeah, you do notice there is a lot of dead marine life that is washed up on shore overnight, and there's a lot of nasty looking detritus that is washed up with it. But that may just be because there are massive storms out at sea, and you can notice like the white caps just rippling all the way out. Looks like the clouds are gathering near where the water temple is, and the skies are blackening there. But you don't see any ambush. It doesn't seem like anyone's set up along the side, but they will lead you over to their camp. Sorry, who? I'm hearing myself back. Oh, it's you. Okay. Okay. So as you are approaching the campsite, are you guys all on foot? I mean, they are riding off on horses. I know Jerry's on Spike, but did anyone else mount up?
Unless my
I'll be on my
Pegasus
tower.
has suddenly vanished somehow. I would be on that.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, placing tokens and stuff. But as you guys ride up, you will ride off of the beach and up into the tree line, where Sakura, you will notice a small patch of cherry blossom trees that they seem to have sprouted up here just on the edge of the coastline.
And she go towards them.
Yeah, that's where they are heading. You will see
Okay.
a large boulder that has got a couple of little huts that they've, well, just little shelters that they've made for the night. And you can see that the unicorn campsite is up ahead as the riders head in, and they each go and park their horses off and just start making their way into the camp, sort of expecting you to catch up and join them. As I'm putting it down. we can assume that your mounts are with you, but I think there's only 2 down at the moment. Okay. Yeah. So as you guys approach the camp, you see them hitching their horses. You will see a couple of other horses here that are absolutely beautiful, and the samurai up on their little campsite ahead. What would you guys like to do?
Sakura gives a big yawn.
That's awfully rude from you.
And then she'll greet them. She's like just woken up. Look, she's a very tired person. I mean, like, look, one of her class things literally involves taking exhaustion. She's just tired. Time managing, well, playing with time takes energy, you know? Also, she didn't sleep well last night because she found out she's the wild tree. So there's that as well. So she'll just be like, "Ohayou
Photosynthesize or something. You're so concerned. It's sunny outside. Have all the energy you need.
Some of us aren't plants.
Actually, if she's the wild tree, can she just, like, sleep through standing in the sun and getting chlorophyll?"
Yeah. Roll a charisma check to try and photosynthesize.
That's a 20.
You succeed, and you get all of the divine light that you've you've literally got a feature that lets you turn light into magical energy.
Wait,
so
does that mean that she can photosynthesize to get that, like, energy back? So she, like, uses it. Can she just take a minute to just take in sunlight and get the energy
I'll
back?
say you can. Yeah, you can take a short rest and try and. But, yeah, I'll take a look at the mechanic, but we can say that as part of a rest, that's how you're replenishing. I mean, yeah, humans kind of do that to a certain extent too. It's not quite photosynthesis, but
Really? Maybe that's why I'm so tired.
yeah, because standing. But yeah, so you rubbing your eyes as you approach and you start just trying to get the warmth of the sun, but unfortunately, even with 2 suns, the clouds are moving in and it doesn't seem like you'll have sun for much longer.
Oh.
There's definitely a darkness coming in from the sea, but where you are for now, here with the unicorn clan, all these pretty horses, it doesn't look so bad. See, the samurai have gone back up to their camp, so if you want to go talk to them, you have to head that way.
Yeah, that sounds like. Well, that sounds like the best idea. Let's move towards it.
You'll see these horses that are immaculately kept, and some of the biggest, strongest war horses you've seen, clearly Unicorn Clan bred, and prized possessions of these samurai. You see, even, I mean, some of them have got quite specific looks to them, but these are legendary war horses that you're walking past. But are you going to climb up onto the border there, or are you going to are you going to try and dress them from the ground?
Sakura would like to first greet the horses. Ohayou gozaimasu.
I mean, they won't respond to you, but they'll seem quite respectful. As you can give me an animal handling check if you're trying to like pet one of them or something.
Yeah, let's try. 17.
Yeah, the horse will lower its head and let you just pat it, and you will definitely feel just daggers staring into the back of your neck as clearly whoever owns this horse is keeping a close eye.
She'll say goodbye to the horse and kind of run towards Sato.
Yeah, since we sort of was invited, there's no reason why we should address them from the ground. Just gonna fly up and land there. Hopefully that is ground and not just what's called foliage.
Yeah. I mean, there is foliage there, but it's definitely solid ground. You'll see the Unicorn Clan all looking a little bit nervous, and there is a tenseness in the air, but they all seem quite comfortable here, and like they've also just woken up, but their campsite honestly looks a little bit more well put together than what you guys threw together after your fight last night. Looks like they had a much more comfortable evening.
Yeah, Elias just like coming around the bottom here. Actually, he'll try to be stealthy about it just for the sake of, just for the fun of it. Oh well. Yeah, and then once he reaches where he's standing now, he'll just greetings.
So just fixing the music, they will respond in a second. As you'll see a couple of them giving nods and clearing space to just let you in. You'll notice that not the whole party is here. One of them is up on a stone archway. You see is riding a Pegasus as well. Okay, so you are speaking to this one who, yeah, he'll kind of give a bow, and then look over to the another one of his members who he'll walk over to, and you'll overhear him just whispering, "You invited them here? What the hell are you thinking?" And she
Oh.
claims it wasn't her. Yeah, none of these people are the ones that you actually saw on the beach. The other two are up there.
Well, we can always leave if we're not welcome.
Well, truth be told, we met a couple of your companions on the beach who, well, led us here. So that, well, bluntly put, we are not ignoring our duties in this ceremony, but right now I'm more concerned about the attacks on the town and what that means. So we're not really coming here out of malice. But as your companion has said, you'd like to test us through combat or other trials if we want to share, or if we want you to share your secrets, as it were.
One of the samurai that's standing around the fire will step forward. Just he seems to be warming his hands as he says, "Indeed, and you stand accused of kidnapping our daimyo, so I'm sure you understand that puts us in a difficult position. But for what it's worth, we don't think that you're behind it. It seems that the Lion Clan is trying to pin it on you for whatever reason."
Truth be
Yeah.
told, I don't believe it's the entire Lion Clan. It's mostly a couple members of the Matsu estate.
Ah, well, we might look into that, but honestly, the daimyo's been acting strange of late. We aren't sure even they were involved. Probably just confused. But yes, we will take care of that in time. But as I'm sure you know, the Unicorn Clan is bound by ancient honor and tradition. And so we cannot merely allow you to continue on in this in these trials in the survival test without actually confronting you. If our superiors found out that we were just going to help you, of course they would have our heads. So I assume you've already been to one of the temples. Have you acquired a seal?
Well, funny story that.
We did, however, it was stolen from us alongside the scroll.
Well, he looks confused. So, wait. So you have the seal, or you've already fought a clan and lost it?
We had a seal, we put it on a scroll, and then the Phoenix Clan took it away from us. What's so difficult to understand?
Oh, we just didn't think you were so easily defeated. You don't look like. Oh, well, who are we to judge? In that case, I suppose there's not very much that you have to offer us, is there?
That depends.
Hmm?
Depends what you're looking for and what you're giving back in return.
Well, I think we're all looking to deal with that problem that's brewing out there. But we need to know that we can trust you, and quite frankly, all the evidence so far has pointed against that. So, is there anything that you can, I don't know, give us to prove your innocence in the whole thing with the daimyo? Something we could at least hang on to as reason for not just cutting you down right here?
It sounds like you're just trying to scam us out of money or other stuff. How can we be sure this isn't just a scam?
I think we owe more than are owed. No, I understand. However, material, we don't have much to offer. I suppose the only thing I can say is that we have a couple suspects who's more closely involved with the disappearance of your daimyo. We can suggest that your daimyo's not been killed or disintegrated, but teleported somewhere. As for that, however, at least I have nothing more.
I mean, we can always duel to the death. And if we win, we spare your life, but you give us information. And if we lose, you kill us and become heroes of Kiga for killing the Blue Dragon clans. That would work as well, wouldn't it?
Well, we'd prefer to keep everyone from dying. Of course, a duel is the proper way to settle things, but it doesn't have to be between everyone. We have a few more less lethal methods of determining a victor, if you would be interested. I mean,
Yeah.
we
Jerry,
would of course prefer to work together, but the Blue Dragon clan's reputation precedes them. Aligning ourselves with a clan led by a tyrant would tarnish our own honor and go against our principles of justice and harmony. If you can't prove that you're worthy of that, then I'm afraid we must be enemies.
I'll just I'll just approach Seto, take out the scroll and just like shove
I
it in
don't
his
have the
chest.
scroll.
I have the scroll.
Oh.
I just shove it in his chest and just say, "Don't lose it next time."
What
And
the
turn
fuck?
away from him.
Little rat. Well, this is awkward.
As you two are having that little interaction, the guy that you said hello to, Elias, is going to look at you and just say, "Elias Aldo, that's you, isn't it?" Yes, yes, I know that face. It's plastered all over Kunasa.
And I was muted. Fuck. Oh, really? I assume Shira had it out for my head.
Yes, your name resonates with tales of stolen treasures and vendettas against Shira. We've heard whispers of your plans for revenge, are they?
That's half true. Vendettas aplenty, but I suppose I was a fool not to take their treasure.
Oh, well, from what we heard, you took a rather big one. But seeing as you're looking for things that you might be able to offer, this could be an opportunity to rid us of a thorn in our own side as well. Perhaps you could aid us in confronting the Shira Corporation and freeing our city of Kunasa from their grip. We may be willing to set aside some past grievances, consider an alliance.
Truth be told, that is something I have been, say, dreaming about for a while. Gladly.
Well, if you seek to dismantle the very organization that has usurped our home city, then perhaps we can find redemption together.
Indeed.
Though one promise will not be enough for the entire clan.
Of course. Then I suppose we can settle the rest with an assortment of duels and trials.
Yeah. Are the others? Have you got? Sorry, are Seto and Jerry doing anything there as you've just sort of had that interaction in the background?
No. Not anything specific yet.
Yeah.
Then, Seto, I
Yes.
see no reason why we can't let them hold our scroll. I think they have plenty of honor to return it if fair.
So you do have a scroll. So you were lying
Yes.
to us.
No, the person who stole it just gave it back.
It's a complicated situation.
So the mouse is Phoenix Clan then? Honestly, Hair Clan we might have believed, but and you see them start looking back and forth amongst each other, like they're seeming a little less convinced.
So the mouse is masterless now, I'll say.
Yes. Technically, he got himself out with the Air Clan, but, well, he's here now.
You shouldn't trust them more. I can just leave. I already have some information about how to defeat those creatures. Surely I can do something with it.
Well, you made it this far back already. Might as well stick together until this is done.
I believe it's more up to the Unicorn Clan than you.
Well, I'm afraid this is not a matter of arrogance or pride. We are here to adhere to the ancient ways, and our traditions dictate that the transfer of sacred knowledge is earned through combat. So, our duel will be a testament to the importance we place on the strength of both body and spirit, and perhaps we can learn to work together once it is all done. There will be a test. Our best fighter will be put forward, but for the group, we will engage in something a little more light-hearted, as I said, a little less lethal, down on the beach. And he is going to sort of gesture as you see one of the other samurai start making his way on the Pegasus down to the beach.
Yet. So why was we brought here if we were all ready to go down to the beach? There were no. It would be a waste of time, and all would die while we waste the time.
I mean, it's not that far away. It's literally like a few hundred feet. We were camped here. It's the better environment for the horses. But you'll see when we get there. And you'll see the unicorn clan all go, start climbing down and getting onto their horses.
Yeah, Sakura gets back on a cloud.
Who's the one fighting then? As the rest of the group.
No, this first part they said that is for the group, but
Okay.
but yeah, they said there will be a duel between the best fighters, so you may want to pick them.
The only fighter. Well, to the beach.
This is some
This-
creepy sounding music.
Why? It's just
It makes me feel like we're going to die today.
You never know.
You may
There's
die.
a feeling in the air at the moment after the creature you fought last night.
Fair enough.
I must admit, I've got it muted at the moment, so I don't know. Bleed. Oh, man, it's not putting your tokens down, sorry. Sorry, my foundry's frozen. I'm trying to bring you onto the. Oh no. Has it put you down twice?
Oh, that's
Oh
fine.
dear.
Whoa, that was Jerry.
I saw like
Holy shit.
it's not like two.
Yes, put forward your best fighter. Wait, two of them.
You face not Jerry alone, but all the Jerrys he commands.
Oh, I'm getting all these errors. I don't know why.
Jerry is one, Jerry is all.
Everyone are Jerry.
Jerry in Multiverse of Madness.
All your Jerry are belong to us.
Oh my god, why is Foundry broken? It's always gonna try reload. But you see one of the samurai as you start following along. You see the one that headed here on his Pegasus has walked out into the middle of the beach, and you see him performing what looks like a sort of martial arts kata. Begins doing this form, but it is like a full-on earth-bending kind of form as he starts to manipulate the sand around him, and with a couple of like sumo style strikes into the ground, you'll see the sand depress and create a shape in the sand with a couple of little platforms, basically. As you see, he has created a kind of arena for a game that is quite popular in Kiga and that is popular in the arenas. And yeah, the idea of this Sorry, I can't see the map right now. I hope you can. But you will see that there are 3 sections on either side. Everyone starts in the middle, and the goal is to push your opponents out of the other side, or to, of course, defend and not get pushed back. But you'll see him just busy setting up the arena, and most of you would be familiar with this kind of game. So as you rock up and see them building this, as the others start hitching up their horses, what are you guys doing?
So what's the rules of this game?
Who are you asking that to?
Ichu, since she is the closest one.
So very simple. Don't get knocked out. Try to knock your opponents out of the ring, not like unconscious. Non-lethal is kind of the point, but all spells are legal.
No disintegration.
Can dodge a meteor.
You can dodge your wrench.
Yeah, I honestly haven't written the perfect explanation or the actual mechanic of how to break it. So I don't know if they would. There are probably too many spells that can break this, but I think you get the idea. You have to, there's loads of things at your disposal. Have fun with it. You will see though that we're speaking to which one? Master. There's 2 each.
I think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can see that they all look like they're getting prepared as well, but one of them definitely looks a little less samurai-like and a lot more. Well, she gives you similar vibes to June. She's definitely seems like she's probably a warlock, but there's some dark magic coming off of her, as opposed to the others who all seem quite traditional samurai style, if not a little bit unicorn themed. Yeah, I'm still loading into the map. Are you?
Oh,
You
it
guys are
is
just sort of
standing
following along at this point, do you not?
I refreshed Forge and it's taking me ages. So I'm just waiting for now.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm just going through my spells.
Preparing.
Yes. Right. Oh wait, no, that's my things. My wood release.
Astrea, can't you just blow them away?
I was thinking
Well,
that, yes.
fucking blow them away.
I mean, you've done it before. It should be easy for you, shouldn't it?
If you can line them up, yes.
Well, whatever you do, try not to hit your allies, otherwise. Except Jerry, you can hit him.
I think you'll find me harder to move. But Seto is dexterous enough. He could probably dodge out of the way.
Hmm. Okay, I think I know what I can do.
Because it's taking forever to load. So just let's take a 5-minute break. You can strategize while we do that. Let me see if I can fix Foundry.
What does grappled do again?
Grappled
Just as
make
zero.
it and reduces the AC by 2 since they become flat-footed.
Okay.
Really?
No, he's
No.
talking about fucking a different game again. No, it just reduces their movement to 0.
And yours to half of your speed.
You've just got to hold with them, so you can move with them and drag them around with you. There's no such thing as flat-footed in 5e. Okay. I see the problem. Something is exceeding the data quota. I don't know how. Did someone try and import something into Foundry?
But in my character, when I updated it, I did do it like a while ago. Probably 20 minutes ago at least. But
Yeah, that might actually have been broken.
okay.
I think it just might have doubled things up. Oh, shit.
It's not Foundry if there's not some technical issues.
Yeah, fucking hell. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and stop and start again.
Yeah, not gonna lie, most of Sakura's stuff is made for
Killing?
murder. Yeah.
Sakura puts it in a book once, never revisits you, like, why don't I have any utility spells?
Yeah, it's just it's way more fun to disintegrate people than to be like, let me make them glow, Like that's why you have sickening radiance, Because it's multi-purpose. It has more. It can kill people, but it can also make them glow, as we know from yes.
He's not here, he cannot defend himself.
It's fine.
But he's not defending.
It's horrifying.
Can't believe that Sakura can photosynthesize.
Last week it was like, oh no, I'm a tree. And this week it's like, oh yeah, wait, I forgot about photosynthesis.
Honestly, I feel like
Stop.
this is what's gonna get me to like pass the plant part of biology. I'll be like, maybe I should understand photosynthesis so I can use that knowledge in game to photosynthesize, Because yeah, that part before was pretty boring and I couldn't focus on it. But now that Sakura is a tree, this might help me like do well in biology.
Yeah, hey, whatever works. Let me know what else what else you're studying that we can compose on your
Physics.
Well, here we go. Now you need to figure out how to move some unicorn samurai from one place to another.
Can the mouse walk survive terminal velocity?
Oh god. Yeah, at the moment, I'm very worried that I failed my physics exam. Chemistry, I think I passed. Biology, I know I passed. Because organs are interesting. I feel like I sound like a psychopath. Like, oh yes, organs.
I mean, it's a good
Same
instrument.
like that.
It is a good instrument. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is taking up all the space all of a sudden.
I feel like Sakura just has like a more refined way of murdering. Katya just chops shit in half. Just like, ah yes. And Big X must kill. Yes.
And Sakura is like, disintegrate everything in atomic particles so I can use my magnifier in order to study it.
Actually, yeah. Particles. That might get me into chemistry.
Sakura can literally smack you into next week.
Yeah, Matt's making fun of me for wanting to pull for like one of the characters on Honkai because like she's basically kind of like Sakura. Like she can essentially see the future. Let me just find a picture of her quickly.
Is it Kafka?
No.
Isn't Kafka in...
Is it
Final
the
Fantasy?
pink haired one? Yeah, it's
No,
the
Kafka's in
Kafka
Honkai.
is the clown from Final
No,
Fantasy
Kafka is the one
8
that
or
everyone
9.
simps for.
No, Kafka was in 6, brother. It's one of the best antagonists ever.
The gay clown.
No, that was Kafka actually. It's not Kafka. It's Kafka.
Yeah,
I'm
but
fucking
I think
stupid.
I think it's pronounced the same way. Kafka.
And
Okay, so this is what that character looks like. And Matt is like, oh no, you're a simp. And I'm like, no, literally, I just want her because she's like Sakura.
Oh,
Like-
Xing Xiong or something. Xing
Fu
Xiang.
Xuan.
Yeah, Su Xuan.
Yeah. Like, she looks like Sakura. Her whole thing is that, like, she can see the future, and that's how she literally, like, when Kafka was shooting bullets, she just fucking... It felt like she slowed down time and just, like, fucking pushed the bullets to the side. And it was so cool. So I'm saving for her. I have, like, 90 pulls saved up. Just taking a lot of self-control to not
Stop
be like
playing.
Gamba.
Gotcha.
And that
Games.
got me into it, okay?
Stop.
Never.
Stop it.
That's
Help
so
yourself.
fun.
Stop.
Like the way that you just like sit there in like agitation, being like, well, I get this character, like a 10 pull, let's go, fingers crossed, and you're just like, whoever you're on call with while you're doing it, whose luck you're trying to steal, you're like, cross your fucking fingers, Matt, you know? Yeah, look, I was on call with him when he pulled for Silverwolf, and he got Silverwolf pretty quickly, okay? So you just have to have someone on call with you when you pull to steal their luck, okay? Like, because then you have double the luck, because you have your luck and the person who's on call with you, their luck. Yeah.
Gotcha games.
You can't tell me that they're not enticing, though.
No,
Have
they're
you
not.
never wanted to play a gacha game?
I played
boy.
so many.
Many of them, but I've also known that every single one of them is fucking trash. It's just made in order to make you put money, and you can't stop.
But I like them. Like, Arknight has fun games.
Just be lucky you're not
And
working. Just be lucky you're not working and have a paycheck.
True.
Because I guarantee you'd be dropping some like half a salary on it. It's just another pull. Come on, just another 50 euros.
Don't do
Not
it.
that much.
Don't do it. That's how you
I
become
play
a
ones
whale.
that are like free to play friendly. Like with Arknights, you can 100% save for the character you want and get them.
There's not a gacha game that is free to play friendly.
Arknights!
It's all a scam.
There's
They're
always something like they hide the story behind some story behind having the character.
Essentially with Arknights, you can easily save up 50 pulls by just doing dailies, weeklies, and stuff. And essentially the pity is at 50. So I didn't even save up for a character and got them on the limited banner. So Arknights, like, yeah, Arknights is incredibly free to play friendly. Like for one character, I easily saved up like 300 pulls. But at the same time, I have a lot of self-control when it comes to some things. In other words, pulling for characters I want. But honestly, the amount of self-control it took to not be like, oh, let me gamba, and just save my pulls for that particular character was rough.
And once you go down that road, it only goes downhill.
Yeah, because you're like, just one more 10 pull. Yeah. I don't know, just single pulls are just not satisfying. 10
Yeah.
pulls though, like,
I think it doesn't it also have like, oh, you're guaranteed like something if you do the 10 pull, but you can still be like, okay, it's, yeah, you're guaranteed it, but it can be like whatever they use, like if they use weapons and characters, it's like, okay, it's only guaranteed, but it could be a weapon which has like extremely high like pull rate, but or it could be the character.
great thing about Honkai is that you don't pull like 5-star weapons unless you pull on that particular banner. Well, I guess it's kind of like a weapon.
So it's Gensai. So
essentially,
it's
like,
Genshin Impact style. I know exactly how it works then. Then you have the
essentially,
50-50.
like, even if you don't pull like a 10 pull, you're just guaranteed a 4-star with every 10 pulls. So if you pull singles, then after 10 pulls, you'll be guaranteed to get a 4-star at least.
It doesn't matter. If I pull, all I get is the owner. I have like CE 20 of
I don't know, it's just so satisfying when you pull and you get the character you want. And you're just like, holy fuck.
And that's the dangerous part. Because once you get it, it's like, ooh, let's see. Oh, I got this one. I have some more. Let's try and see if we can get this one. Oh, and then if you get her, it's like, oh, it's really not that bad. And then you suddenly hit the wall, and it's like, I need this one. And then, if you have a credit card, it's maxed out.
If you have a credit card. Oh.
Okay, I fixed the server. You can log back in. I'll be right.
Sorry for breaking it, probably.
No. I'd rather go fucking to a slot machine, drop a €50, get out, put 50 on the black and get out and play a gacha game ever again. Fuck that shit. Yeah, 50 on a black, you get it. That's 100 in your route. That's 100 in your route. I mean, I got a
Yeah.
50.
Walk in with €50, win nothing, come out with 0.
No, to be honest, that's what I do. Like, I genuinely, that's what I do on a monthly basis. I go with a 50 onto like a slot, like machine, whatever, like fucking thing. I put €50 on black and I go out. For the last 8 months, I've been winning 6-2. Fuck.
At the same time, the Honkai Star Rail, like, the soundtrack. There we go. Watch this video. It's fantastic.
Just go
Generally,
play fucking Final Fantasy VII.
I played Final Fantasy 13. It was really
No,
good.
no, go
I
play
need to
7.
finish it. Why 7?
No,
I don't have
Because it's
seven.
good.
best.
Because it's
No,
so
no,
good.
no, 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 no. The 7 is the best. Not is good, it's the best. It's by far the best of them all.
Honestly, this video is probably one of my favorite videos right now. The one I just sent.
The problem with gacha game is they're always power creeping, and that's the issue with them. Every single one of them is designed to power creep, so you never can end them. And you always need the newest fucking shit. So you're always forced to spend even more money.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy with my team.
It's for
I
now.
was like, because I was talking to Matt and I was like, I don't know who to save up for. And he was like, just do what the rest of us do and save for characters that look cool. And I was like, okay.
Is it working for you?
Oh, that's loading for me.
It's
Still.
loading
I'm
on one
here.
screen.
We're still doubled, but I'm here.
That's okay. That was literally just. Still not loading in.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go. Had to just uninstall the module, but oh well.
Perfect. I mean,
Didn't delete both jobs. Okay. Cool. Let me know when everyone's in, and we can start again. Sorry for the disjointed one tonight.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm here as well.
Yes, Cedric.
Seems good.
I'm usually much slower on getting in than others. I don't know why.
Let me just see. Okay.
I'll try
That's
refreshing,
as long as it's loaded.
Seems to be fine.
Okay, so you guys will see Hatsusake go and do his little earthbending routine and create the arena here on the beach. open a skies behind him as everyone else is hitching their horses. You guys approach, wondering what you might be able to use here. You'll see the rest of these samurai all giving you looks like they're going to try and test you.
Is flying allowed?
I mean, you can't leave the area that you're in, so no, that
Okay.
would count as being pushed. I mean, you can go up. You just, yeah, fucking hate flying. As a DM, it breaks everything. All rules are broken by flying. But yeah, just use your own intellect. We thankfully are looking at things top down, so it will be easy to tell when you've crossed the line. But you can go up and down.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you guys are ready, the others are going to make their way onto the sand. They all seem to be ready to participate themselves.
Um, game is still paused.
My bad. So it doesn't rotate anymore. I keep forgetting it's.
Oh dear. Okay.
So we have to knock them out of the middle area, or
Yeah, into the area behind and then into the last area. So there's phases. Once you've been knocked beyond one of the lines, then you can't move back forwards. But you can chase the enemy. So yeah, you're trying to knock them back into their zones. If anyone's watched Avatar, it's literally that. In Legend of Korra,
the game we play?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I
It's pretty
thought it was the Squid Game.
I mean, maybe I haven't seen Squid Game, so it could be. But I think even in Squid Game, they probably didn't have elemental bending and jutsus. So that's the idea here: is use your magic and whatever you've got to push them back. But hey, use your fist if you need to.
Okay.
You'll see them sort of strategizing a little bit as they wait for you to join them on the sands. See the guy that was in the big armor that was riding the Pegasus starts giving commands to the others, like he's taking charge of the party and starts telling people where to stand, getting them into a loose formation. But the idea is to start out in a line. He's just arranging who he thinks would be best, and yeah, he seems like the one that will address you when everyone's in position.
Is there anyone like Sakura who just doesn't really have pushing techniques?
Doesn't have to be pushed.
I have a pushing technique.
You can
only
try
one.
and trick them.
Sakura, in your bag of tricks, if you can't figure out a way to push someone back, then I don't know if this D&D thing is for you.
Is game paused only for me?
Yes.
Jutsus are allowed to be used as long as they are non-lethal.
Yeah. Yeah. All spells and jutsus and stuff are legal.
Who says the least strength here?
You?
The least
Oh, least.
At least what?
strength.
Probably Sakura.
Sakura.
What about Sakura?
You are the
Strength.
least strong here out of everyone.
Yeah. 12
Probably yours.
strengths.
Fuck me, she's not.
Does anyone here
Am
have
I not?
18?
Yes, I'm
What is
slow.
Are you less strong than Sakura?
Yeah, let me try something. So, how many of us are here? 4? Except for me?
What is your
That-
strength?
That Kitsune body is working out for Sakura.
Yeah. Yeah. Sakura
What's up?
has some nice abs. I think those
Yeah,
abs
I
are starting
will-
to disappear, but still, she had nice abs.
I need
I have it
this.
in the list, but I will use a jutsu.
I need the neck of strength or some shit.
Okay, it's not in the list. I'll just send it manually. I'll appcast it to A from D. That's jutsu. It will set your strength scores to 18 for the duration.
Oh, nice. Oopsie.
How are you casting on?
All of you.
On all of us?
Yeah, I can just upcast it and cast it on more people.
Pog?
Oh, nice. So this is an earth jutsu as well. So what does it look
Yeah.
like as you do this here on the beach?
Like send like crawls on top of you, but instead of feeling like it's getting heavier, you feel stronger, like maybe even a bit lighter.
Oh. So the sand's literally like helping you along a bit.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't think seeing Jerry turn into Gara would be the scariest thing I saw today.
I assume it's the guy who fought Lee Sin. But that's only a thing I know about Naruto. Not even sure
No,
about
sorry,
the
I'll
name.
stop making references to every time I recognize a jutsu.
No, you
It's just
can make the references. I just won't understand them.
no, that. But yeah, he's scary. He uses sand. That's where probably most of these sand things are.
Yeah,
Come
the guy
from.
with the mushroom like haircut. He beat his ass.
Oh yeah. It was like everyone fights at some point. So, but yeah, that's very cool. Everyone feels empowered by this, and is the only good time to be covered in sand. But Sakura, are you joining them there? And the two Z's?
Yes.
Wait, what the?
Ah, Rock Lee. That's his name.
Why are there
Yeah, that
two of me?
I think Gara fucks Broccoli up like in early days.
Yeah.
So he's much scarier. Broccoli just does kung fu. He's if
Maybe
it's
Taijutsu
taijutsu,
master.
that probably comes from him.
Yeah, Taijutsu master.
Oh, sorry. Be right back again. 1 second.
Honestly, I'm very tempted to just polymorph someone and then catapult a rock at them.
to the
Catapult
point
them.
of
grab
The
them
point-
and eat them out of bounds.
I don't know. Also, I don't want to push the limits of spells and be like, so Sakura wants to turn into a tree, which she can do, but I want her roots to go into the ground and keep her put. I don't think I can do that.
Non-lethal. Why not?
It's
It
D&D.
wouldn't be
I
lethal.
don't think it's against the rules. They don't expect the person in front of them to turn into a tree.
Shit, we're back.
True.
Your
just
strength score is 18 now. Do consider that.
True.
Actually, G's here. I'll cast it to S tier and give her also strength 18.
I guess the biggest thing is I don't want to try and push the limits of my spells and be like, so I just cast catapult and push them out of bounds.
Isn't it only objects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a.
But if
there
you-
are specific rules that say it must target an object, not a creature, when it's like, yeah, because obviously you're going to try to throw people around with this, so no.
No. But if you
But-
polymorph a big enough, if you catapult a 5-pound rock, because that's the biggest thing you can, then that's pretty big rock,
Yeah, but also if you throw a 5-pound rock at someone's head, they're probably not all that likely to stay standing where they were a second ago.
True.
but also, aren't you telekinetic?
Oh yeah.
You literally have a shove feature.
Look, the amount of stuff Sakura has sometimes is just incredibly overwhelming. Okay, there's so much to go through every time.
Why did you play a wizard then?
Look,
Also,
when I
and the
played a
jutsu.
wizard, I wasn't thinking I'd get jutsu.
You've all got, yeah, look, I understand that you are probably overwhelmed with the things you've got, but don't come there and tell me you can't push someone back. Or pull them. There's a big tree at the end of the other side.
Ah.
You're standing on sand.
w-
There's
There
water,
is
there's a whole ocean to one side, there's a forest on the other. There's horses over there. Get creative. I'm sure you can figure something.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it just takes me a while to go through everything.
But stop thinking about what's on your character sheet and just think about what you want to try and achieve. And then maybe
would-
you'll have an idea.
I kind of want to ask, with the Guardian of Nature spell, I can basically choose one of the following forms. I can choose to assume the form of the Great Tree, giving me temporary hit points and stuff. And while on the ground, I have difficult terrain within 15 feet of me. Could I essentially try and dig roots into the sand?
Hell yes.
Awesome. Let's go.
Ooh, I just
Yeah,
got a
that's-
wild idea, yes.
But also, as Jerry was saying, there's no rule for, if you go and play a game and in the list of rules is you can't turn into a tree, then I don't know, that's some other kind of specificity.
Honestly, I think Sakura's gonna just try and use tree-related stuff. This for the flavor.
Oh well, I'm glad you'll finally use all that shit.
Yeah, I've really been wanting to use the wood releases because they're so cool. Part of me just really wants to summon a huge tree and just trap them inside that until they beg to be let out. But that's not the aim of this one. sadly.
Oh, I know exactly which one she thinks of. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Just summon a 30-foot. Is it 30-foot radius, 90-foot tall tree? Yeah.
I think you
Crush
build a
everyone.
ship.
Yeah, you guys got to remember how big a S rank jutsu is. Yeah, those are like 9th level spells.
I think that's A rank.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. See, all of these things. I mean, the power level is beyond me at this point. I don't know what's godlike anymore. But at this point, Atsusaki will turn around and after issuing his commands to his troops, he'll tell you you can all take a step forward, and he will draw a line in the sand in front of him, and he will say, "This is the starting line. Just you must be behind this line to begin. Arrange yourselves however you wish, and when you are ready, give us the nod. We will give you the nod, and I will call the beginning of the fight." Remember,
Question:
yes.
what are the rules about advancing on the opponent's side, even if they haven't retreated?
You can chase the enemy, yes, but if you are moved backwards over your line, then you may not proceed forwards again. So yes, but if you push your enemy back, you can follow them into that zone.
But I mean, even if I haven't pushed, even if the enemy isn't pushed back, what if in this position you guys haven't moved and I say go? I just point towards just over here. What if I go there anyway? Is that allowed? That's not.
No, you have to stay in that zone. He's like, I've never. That would be very unorthodox. No, that can't be. Otherwise, you could all go stand on the opposite end and fight each
Yeah.
other from there.
My plan was to just bait them with a paper clone, but I realized, wait, then I could just go over there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, calling them over there is probably good. I mean, hey, it could still be a technique, but yeah, you might be able to fake them out. Who knows? But are you guys positioned where you want to be positioned? As they all seem to get.
Yeah, quick question. The map. I think I'm within 5 feet of Sakura. Just to make sure, because the rule says 10.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain. Sorry, you're on sand.
Okay. Yeah, but the distance is still 5 feet away, like between
Yeah,
me and her. Got it.
Yeah, that's just your movement. Sorry, that I think if you. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Just making sure of the distance.
Yeah, but you are. It's just difficult terrain, but for pushing and stuff, it's normal. So you can just halve it to get the idea of what you need. Got that cool terrain system immediately backfiring on us. Nice.
No worries.
But yeah, when you are ready, you can roll for initiative. I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the aura will work probably, but Sakura and Astria can add a +6. to
Are
their
you
roll
using the active aura from?
of the Watchers? Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean from the active aura module, because then it should work.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that might not be it. It needs to update. There's
so I think
bunch of stuff.
Sakura, you usually have a +12 to your initiative.
Yeah.
So you have
I'm
add a 6 to it then. So you have 20, 25.
Just-
How much did you say in you at? Is it a +6?
It's +6. Yeah, my proficiency.
Yeah,
bonus.
let me just see. That
No.
works perfect. You can just modify it. Yeah.
Honestly, part of me is just thinking I make the area around Sakura very difficult terrain, and then be like trees.
Oh my god. Jerry above a 20. That's. Those things don't happen. They're practically impossible until now.
Did I get 2 crits there? I did. Damn. 2 in a row, too.
Straight to jail.
No, that's 3.
Welcome to my mental dice. It has a habit of either rolling 18 or 20, which is why my players fear when I take that die.
Yeah, Elias is twice. on the
Yeah,
initiative.
I'm not sure why I rolled twice. The higher one was the first one, so guess I could just be taken off.
Why did it give... Yeah, the other one's also got a different image. Okay. Your paper clone was also trying to get involved. Okay. So, if everyone is ready, then we will begin. It's been one of those nights. So, is everyone ready to start? Just last one.
Ready.
Yes.
Cool. In that case, let us begin. Okay, so starting off with Masuto. Okay, of course, I forgot about that. So you're going to see her start to just levitate off the ground somewhat as she begins to start lifting the stuff into the air around her and is going to cast a jutsu. Let me just double check. One monitor is always okay. She is going to cast a prismatic nova. As you see, she unleashes this dazzling display of prismatic energy as 2 beams are going to fly from her and try and hit 2 of you. I'm going to need, let's see, Sakura and Jerry. I'm going to need both of you to please make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You have a +4, but I don't think it will save you.
I'm gonna use one of our 2 daily rerolls.
Daily rerolls.
Okay, it's at 24.
Yeah, save. There we go. Advantage. A whopping 20. 20? Yeah.
20, I don't think is.
Oh, man.
No, it is not. So, however, I think your ability might help you here. Sorry, you got a what, Sakura? What was the total?
24.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You are not pushed or anything. But Jerry, I need you to roll a d6, please. As Sakura, you are going to take half of this damage. Okay, so Jerry, you are going to take 32 points of force damage, and it would move you 10 feet back. Oh, sorry, 15 feet. Unless you've got something against that. But Sakura, you take half of that and you are not. So it is 16.
Awesome.
Nothing I can do. I'll move back. I can really move myself. I guess I'm on the line.
Can you be moved?
I don't know. Do you have anything?
Oh, it's a reaction.
I have a reaction to stop something from moving. I don't think that it's
Is a sentinel.
no something else. If something else is being moved, that I can preventing from moving, but I cannot prevent myself from moving.
I thought, I'm sure there's one of those things that is like, that said that you can't be moved. I remember. Oh no, it was just the idea that you could like catch.
Yeah, I can hold something in place if it's moving.
Yeah, like Thor's hammer would not knock you back. You'd just, yeah, you'd be able
Oh,
to
it
stop
might.
it in its path.
Oh yeah, if it flies, yeah, I can. Yeah.
Like you could catch it. But
Wait, quickly. So if they get pushed behind this line,
They have to stay behind the line.
okay. And if one of us goes beyond this line,
That's chasing.
oh, okay.
yeah, only after they have crossed over can you cross their line.
Okay.
So after every member of their team. So yeah, Jerry, you are going to be pushed. I'll ask you to please give me an athletics check to try, or athletics or acrobatics to try and stop yourself from getting pushed into that ditch in between the two sections.
31.
Okay, so yeah, you manage to plant yourself down and just take that hit, and you just slide through the sand, which will halve. So it's only going to move you there 5 feet backwards for that first run. Yeah, it would technically a little bit more, but that's where you will end up, as that is going to be her turn, and she is levitating up into there.
Ooh.
Oh, and then this. Okay, so the other one you can see this is the woman that came to see you at your camp, and she was on the horse. Sorry, I can never remember who's who, what they're. Here it is. So, yeah, she is going to cast a small spell here that you will see summons a bunch of spectral horses that come running in towards the lot of you. I'm going to need, let's see, everyone except for Elias. I need everyone to please give me a dexterity saving throw. Oh no, constitution saving throw. Please. As
Jerry,
these ghostly horses come charging in towards you and trying to knock you backwards.
you still have
Except for you
the
finally dodge
what
off.
is it? You still have the aura, right, Jerry? The one that gives charisma one.
Yeah, +4 to you and Sakura.
I'll spend
Won't help me.
key point to. I always forget where the hell this is.
Diamond Soul?
Yes, I'm just trying to find it so I can use it. I always forget where it is.
Honestly, the character sheets in this game are like it's like going into Narnia.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be in my features, but it's just not.
It is in the feature.
Maybe in passive features. Actually, it's there. You can reroll it for it.
No.
Oh, music.
Oh, it's here. Yikes. Fucking natural one. Ah, at least a little bit better.
Okay, yeah. So with those, Jerry, once again, you are taking. Oh, actually, a 20 might not be enough. Hold on. Yeah, it is not enough. As you guys are going to take. Okay, not so bad this time. 15 points of damage to Estrella and Jerry. And you guys are moved 5 feet back. Everyone else passes and takes no damage and is not pushed.
Any specific type?
Force damage.
Okay, just making.
Yep. Sorry, I've got all these jutsu written down. I just literally needed to copy and paste them over, but I'm just going to be reading them instead.
That's fine.
So yeah, 15 damage to the two of you. And then, yeah, you are where you are. Sakura, we go to you.
So, firstly, I think Sakura will just move over here. Yeah. And then, well, actually, well, like, that's my ruler. She'll move. No, she'll stay here. And, she's gonna turn into a tree. Where is this? There we go. And she's gonna be the Great Tree. And, let me send a picture of the vibe, but, it's more Sakura tree than random tree. Yeah, so she's essentially turning into a tree and digging her roots into the sand. And hopefully this is also a bit of a shock factor and they're like, what the fuck, how did she become a tree? I'm joking.
I've so got less hilarious ones, but for the first time, I feel like this is what it looks like.
Oh, it's hilarious. And then I just need to find the jutsu that I want to cast again quickly. Where is it? There we go. I think it's... I think it was this one. It was this one. Link it here. So she's going to
Fuck, Jerry.
So she's gonna target like this tree over there, and I know. Can I just use its branches instead of its roots? No, it's just multiple hands of wood. So she'd kind of like to have that tree's branches dig through the ground and just grab one of them.
Yeah,
Two of
I
them.
will point out that jutsu, you can make those just come from the ground from anywhere. So it could be coming from your own roots, could come from that tree, wherever. But yeah, you can absolutely.
Actually, she's gonna take roots from these ones and try and pull them like this way. So she'll target these two. And they need to make dexterity saving throws. Let me take my.
Yeah, we'll do it, but do remember to target them next time. Can you target both of them?
Yes. That is a good question.
Oh yeah, you can grapple up to 2 creatures.
Yes.
Or does that just mean? Yeah, cool.
How do you like target more than one
Hold
creature?
shift and then press
Shift.
T.
Ah. Thank you.
Okay, Shinjo got 25.
Yeah, that's a
Uh,
pass.
So yeah, he will dive out of the way. Oh, Aramo only got a 19 though.
Ah, yes, that's a fail. So he's gonna be grappled, and then he needs to make a strength saving throw as well, or he'll be pulled prone.
15 on the strength save. So that one
Yay.
takes. So they are prone and grappled by these branches.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, what does it look like as it pulls them onto the ground, just into the sand?
These roots just come out of the ground, probably confusing them because I don't think they expected a tree. And just grab onto his legs and just pull down, like into the sand, and he falls over.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. Just she has no idea where that came from and is completely blindsided.
Awesome.
Face down in the sand, getting dragged away. Is that going to be your turn? As you are
Yes.
now a tree in the middle of the.
Yes.
Okay, Seto. You're...
Okay. Well, I don't think I have it on the Foundry. Yes, I don't, but I'll basically use my glaive active ability to summon the storm, or essentially summon it. Well, I'll post it. Sorry about that. But basically, I'll summon a storm here, which is 5 foot and 30 diameter, and at the beginning of their turn, or the first time they enter the space, basically the next turn of them, they need to do a strength check or be flinked around.
Very nice. Let's put that.
That is gonna be my action. And with the bonus action, I will just use my patient defense.
Okay, sorry, where are you putting this?
Here. Well, I think that's a little bit too big.
Is it? How big is it supposed to be?
It's a 5
5
foot
foot
diameter.
diameter, so only on 1 point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Spiraling down into the middle point. The rest is just around it.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's all I can do.
And yeah, sorry, so strength saves them then, right?
Yes, but on the beginning of their next
On
turn.
their turns. Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so then it is one of their turns, I think. Yeah, so strength save. And that is a 5.
Okay.
Jeez.
So first two. So she takes 3 points of 3 points of bludgeoning and 9 points of lightning damage. And then 1. 1 would be north.
Okay.
She flung 10 feet towards the north.
Okay, where she crashes into the other guy and they both get knocked underneath the God, you really make this easy. I'll say she hits him and stops, but he will take they'll both take the extra d6 of damage. So you can roll 2d6.
11.
Okay, they both take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as they smash into each other.
Right?
And he will have disadvantage on his strength save as well, as she nearly knocks him off balance. But that she still gets a turn, so yeah. So she's getting whipped around and yeah, I was not expecting that. But actually, yeah, she is going to, she will actually quite respect it, as she is going to, you'll see that this whirlwind, as she gets pulled up into it, you'll start to see it getting colder and this snow starting to form in it as she casts Blizzard's Frozen Embrace and freezes the very air around her as she draws her blade. With the sweeping motion of her weapon, she releases a wave of icy energy that just turns this tornado into basically a minigun of little ice shards just flying out in your direction. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna make some attack.
What
Hold
was
on.
the?
Hold on, I think that did it wrong. It just rolled once against all of you. Never mind that. I know, didn't. Sorry, it's giving a new system to let me roll multiple attacks at once, but it just seems to be confusing.
No worries.
Okay. All right, it did. So I think it was. I think it's a 21 to hit. So it misses Seto, but hits Elias, Z, and Sakura.
Sakura will just shield.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just lift up an arm and it gets pegs into the bark, doesn't hurt you at all.
I am. I'll use a substitution technique.
Let's see, it's doing it. I don't know how long it's going to keep trying to roll those, but yeah, does that turn it into a miss?
It gives me an AC of 22.
Yeah, then it works.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so where do you reappear then? Or
I won't move. I'm good here.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point of the jutsu, isn't it? Don't you have to move? Oh, you may move. Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense, but
Elias just pulls a Neo from the Matrix.
but you like the one that's dodging. It's just dodging out of the back of an illusory one that gets hit. Okay, so yeah, Z takes some damage. That's basically it. She's stuck in the tornado. Jerry, you're up.
Jerry will make some hand signs, and shove both of his hands into the sand, and use this jutsu, Earth Flow River. So from Utaku all the way down to Utaku. From Asagi all the way down to Ramo, it will turn into mud and will push them to the left. I will need to upcast it 2 times, so it will be a B rank. And it will move them 40 feet backwards if they fail a DC 20 strength save.
Okay, which describe which way it's shaped.
It's just a line. Wait, let's see. Yeah, from Asagi down to Ramo, and just like a 40 feet square of mud that pushes them to the left edge of it. Probably painted. Oh, you're painting it.
Why can't I make 40 feet? Okay, but yeah, I hear you.
So I guess except for the
Okay,
one
yes,
that's
so the one that's currently gripped and face down in it is the only one not getting affected,
Yeah.
except for the other one that's
one
flying, I guess.
Yeah. So we need DC 20 strength save from all of them, or moved to the edge of the zone. As it turns into mud, slippery.
Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to. All the modules are broken. There we go. Okay, what is the DC? 20.
20, yeah.
Okay, necessary pass. What? Fucking hell, man. Foundry's so broken now. Should never have updated. I don't know if it's just lagging, but it seems to have only rolled for one. But that first one
We don't see anything if we were supposed to. At least I don't see anything.
Okay, I'm just gonna do one. Okay, so one of them fails. The one that just got pulled into the tornado as well. The others all managed to pass, unfortunately, as they all seem quite firmly rooted.
I moved up. I will rage and end my turn.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to push one of them who's having a bad. Then it takes us to Atsusake. Okay, so he is going to now likewise place his hands down into the ground, into the sand, and he is going to cast an earth jutsu. Yeah, as he uses his unyielding guardian stance, and you see as his hands sort of go into the ground, they solidify with the sand turning to rock in his hands, and you will see that sort of spread out around him, and then he's going to just make a movement, and you'll see a wave just extend in front of him. As Sakura, I need you to please give me a strength saving throw. And
Okay.
remember, you do have the increased strength.
Mm, So that's with the increased strength.
Okay, that is not quite enough, as you see
Yes,
he.
+4 from me, so it's 21. I'm still within 10 feet.
Oh, that might be.
Nice.
Yeah, that's just enough. So you see that the earth underneath you get pushed up as he tries to push your roots back. But with Jerry there on the other side, he just managed to step down on one of those roots and keep you in the ground, as he is unable to push you back. You are going to take some damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's 13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Wait, what's going on with your hit points there?
I have no idea, but I put it to the right.
Okay. It's just the temporary hit points were coming and going. Okay, so that's him. He's got his hands down there, and oh, he also had to make the strength save for the tornado.
My concentration save should be higher. But it's okay.
You have advantage on it, I think, is what I rolled.
Yeah.
It's a save level +4, so 17.
Yeah. Also, yeah. So
Yeah.
have Warcaster, so I have an advantage on my con saves for concentration.
You had advantage on con saves for being a tree as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still good. So Australia, that takes us to
Perfect. Time to. Let me just check that is. That changes it a bit. But perfect. Steps up there. while having like in my hand just an orb that just rotates. Then with the other hand, I put like a finger up and sends what's it called, a wind towards this one. And before you ask if I can hit it, yes, I should be able to. Weird.
I mean, you can post what you're trying to do. What?
Let's see. The gust of wind. It seems. Weird.
What is the spell just not doing anything?
It does not show up. If I had the search functionality, I could have found it quickly. That's the problem with it. Ah.
Yeah, no, everything's broke.
Oh, of course, I found it. Just ignore. I just placed it there, though it's not correctly, but it's to avoid hitting others since it is directly pointed towards them. And I would say
That's fine. That guy just got smashed into by the other one and is standing in a whirlwind. I'll say your gust of wind is going to affect him as well.
yep. And I say, like, well, the problem of not touching the ground is, well, it's hard to stand. But I think, like, it's pretty hard for her to make a strength save, considering she does not touch the ground. Then again, she uses magic.
It's an 8. So sorry, how far is she pushed? again? 50?
She is pushed 50 feet, yeah, in the direction, and since it's back here.
Wait, what? 50?
No, yeah, 15, yes.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah.
And
Cool.
because of the wording of this spell, I can use the bonus action to change it on the same turn, since it does not say that it does not. Meaning,
Yeah. Yeah, proper airbending.
yeah. I think that seems like perfect.
Yeah, so start of her turn, it will. Oh yeah, technically it was meant to be start of the other one's turn as well. That's why you wouldn't do that, but it's cool. I like it. Go.
And with that, I'm like, and that seems you are in a little bit of a hurricane.
Okay. That takes us on to Shinjo, who's just narrowly managed to avoid getting swept away by the mudslide, and he's going to draw his sword and yeah, he's going to try and slice at one of the arms grappling onto Utaku.
Wait a second, I just realized something. This is sand or mud. A wind. Would it grab the mud?
It's no longer mud. It's just for a moment to push them. It doesn't specify it returns back to what it was. It's not a concentration
Yeah,
or
I mean, it's
anything.
wet
Just
sand. It's right on the coast, so it's gonna. It just looks like the tide came in for a moment, but that crater that you see there is from that. It's sort of moved the shape of the sand there. But she's at the end of it where she's spilled out, so that area is still pretty muddy. But why would would that have any extra effect other than maybe covering them in mud?
One could say, if you've ever tried to have like sand blasted in your face.
Oh yeah.
Or if you know what sand blasting is.
Yeah, no, you've definitely got some abilities that could do some damage with that, but the gust of wind, not quite enough. If you want to try and cast gust of wind on the wind itself, maybe you can try something like that. But for now, Shinjo has just rolled 28 to try and break one of those arms, which, you only managed to, you attacked both of them. So, yeah, he's going to manage to slice through one of those and free her on his turn. I know she's still. But yeah, she's no longer grappled as he has managed to free her. That's his turn though. Elias, you're up.
I'm first up gonna do this.
It is Elias. I always.
I'm here, but my token for me is just disappeared.
Did you use Misty Step?
No, I haven't done anything.
What does he? Let's see.
Okay, I'm trying to.
There you go. Okay, and now with my other action, I can do this. Would you say there is a sufficient source of water nearby?
Do you mean like the ocean?
Well, I'm just asking if it counts, like from that far away. Yeah.
I think there are mechanics there for that. If you're next to the ocean, you're pretty much sorted. You've got plenty to use.
Then I can make 2 attacks. Is this one still prone?
Yes,
Okay,
but no longer grappled.
that's fine.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh, you know you have disadvantage against prone target with a ranged attack, don't you?
really?
Yeah, it's advantage
Yes.
on melee, disadvantage on range.
Okay.
Like lying prone is like taking cover from incoming fire, you know.
Well, that's that's fucked me up. Okay, I'll just reroll then. Oh,
I was gonna say we could have just seen which was the first roll from the previous one.
the first roll was the higher one, 17. If you want to still. I mean,
Yeah,
too late
then
now.
we can take
Okay.
it. You can hit it, but just bear in mind for next time.
And the other one, wait, damage.
So is that the water bullet hitting him?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And I think, actually, let me check this out. Ah, shit. There's another 46 cold that. So, yeah, I'll roll the 46 in a second, but the target's also pushed back 25 feet and gains 1 rank of chilled until the end of their next turn.
Okay, so that basically means I've got half movement on the next turn.
Yeah.
But how much damage is that? And so it's 8 necrotic from the gun normally. And then what is the 8d6?
Sneak attack. Because.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, no sneak attack. No, I'm done.
Oh, because you had advantage, so yeah, no sneak attack.
So yeah, just that's 20 damage. Only 20.
But the 12 is cold as well.
Yeah.
So necrotic and cold, but push 20 feet.
And I can make a
Okay.
second.
Yeah, this water just whoops around, blasts her backwards. She just tumbles through the sand, crashing to the other side, and oh, another hit. As he was just focused on getting her free, sees his friend get blasted out of view and turns to look at you just as blam.
And he's also pushed back 25.
Wait, 25?
Yeah. 2-5.
So they were both pushed 25, not 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll use my bonus action to dodge. And I'll end my turn.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. Okay.
No?
Yeah. Well, I missed. Okay. This guy, he needs to make a strength save. Okay, 15. There's a fail, right? Save. So yeah, Seto, he's pulled into the vortex.
Did he enter or was he pushed?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
he got pulled into the vortex, so you can roll the direction and damage.
okay. Holy shit, this roll. 8
I'll
points of
say
blood.
because of the gust of wind, you don't have to roll for a direction. It'll go the direction of that.
Oh, good. So 16 points, 8 of bludgeoning and 8 of thunder. Lightning, actually. It's the same shit, right?
Then, and then he's thrown half up.
10 feet.
And then how far is gust of wind? 50.
20, I think.
A gust of wind is 60 feet now. But it's the pushing
isn't
rate
50.
is 15, yes.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, he's flung backwards and crashes into the other one who's just covered in mud as they splash together. Yeah, he's quite annoyed by that as he splashes down. Yeah, he gets very annoyed, and as he just was barely able to draw his sword, he starts bringing himself up to his feet, and he is going to cast Unicorn's Wrathful Gale as he channels the power of wind himself and surrounds his weapon in the wind that just pushed him back as he slashes it towards you with these razor sharp gusts, and with a swift and precise strike unleashes a whirlwind of blades back at you, slicing through your whirlwind itself and at towards all of you. So he's going to make an attack roll. Yeah, this is coming for Jerry and Estrella and Sakura. Oh, there's a nat 20.
Ugh.
Just see.
Oh, jeez.
And
I'm
you see
assuming
this
it's slick.
completely, because of that crit, the whirlwind is gone after this as 269 points of damage. What the fuck?
Are you sure? Silvery Barb.
I think Sakura's down.
What the fuck?
Wait, how is that right?
What the?
Damn it, what the fuck?
That's a
Yeah.
big nasty crit. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's an A rank jutsu.
Yeah,
That's
Sakura's
Silvery
down.
Barb, so he's going to try and roll that again. It may turn it into a miss. And it won't be a crit if for the
Hopefully.
Imagine another crit. Jesus Christ.
dirty 20 that time.
And give myself the
Okay,
advantage.
I can shield that then. Let me add my.
You have already used shield, so you've still got it up
Alpha.
this
Oh
round.
yeah. Okay. Add my.
So yeah, but Estrella's Silvery Barbs there. I will try and fix your health. And did it apply to this?
Hmm?
Okay, very nice. So Estrella, as the wind pushes back, it does dispel the whirlwind. As the two forces of wind just clash together, you manage to push it back and stop it from ripping you and your friends to shreds. But it just makes this explosion of sand, and the wind effects are all dispelled with that massive collision. But that takes us on to the next one's turn. Who? Oh yeah, she's just been smashed onto her face, and yeah, she gets back up to her feet, and she's going to spin around her bowstone. And she is going to start spinning that staff around at just intense speeds as she hops back onto her feet. She's no longer prone, and as she spins it around, she spins it and grabs like a whole mass of air from around her. You see it, the sand being picked up with it as she blasts it towards Seto and Elias here in a line.
Disadvantage on both, I think, because we both are dodging.
Yeah, I'll say you'll have advantage on the deck save.
Oh,
Fortunately, I had
Which I'm in.
advantage anyway. Watch me roll two
Oh
that
yeah,
once.
deck saves from both.
Oh my fucking god.
what the hell?
So much for advantage.
Dirty 20 and 30. How didn't you roll dirty 40?
Okay.
It's a deck save. It's only plus 11.
So Seto, I'm going to say that because Elias got hit first and failed, he gets pushed back. It's supposed to be 10 feet, but he's going to hit you instead, which I'm going to say is going to cancel out your advantage. So it'll just be a normal roll. I suppose you can just take the second roll. So if that was the 18, then you still succeed. Otherwise, what was the other one?
18 was the first one. The second one was 5.
Okay, cool. So it's still a 30. So Elias, you get pushed backwards, and Seto just manages to catch you with the 30, as neither of you are knocked any further back. But you will see her jump back onto her feet and move in. Yeah.
I have suddenly gone unconscious.
Were you missing any hit points?
No, but I think I had like 106 chakra.
Okay, well, I don't know how you managed to go on.
I don't even know. Okay, back to normal now though.
And prone, where did that come?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell just hit you, but it wasn't supposed to. Okay. So yeah, you are moved back, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning. But that is all.
Okay.
Because Seto managed to catch you there, and we go to Z.
Cheers, bud.
Who drops down low and is going to slash, letting out this burst of energy. Okay, as that slash knocks them down. This one takes us to the top. She is going to conjure another spell. Yeah, and from where she is going to cast a spell, and I'm going to need all of you to please give me a strength saving throw, everyone except for Z, as she conjures what looks like a miniature black hole for a second behind you, and it just you feel gravity shift in that direction.
Is Jerry's still within?
Yeah, still.
Nice.
Well, Elias gets
And it's
sucked.
plus
He
4?
gets
Is it plus
plus
4?
4, yeah.
Oh yes, you don't have the aura enabled, I see. You know what? I choose to auto-succeed with the mask. Spending that one charge.
It's a thing.
You don't
Oh,
know?
yeah. Legendary resistance once a day.
I rarely use it, but when I do,
I only
It's
use
fu-
it for the firing.
You're like, wait a minute. He's got a legendary resistance? What the? Oh, fuck me.
So
Rip Elias.
that's okay. So who failed? Just Elias then.
Sakura got a 23.
Yeah,
Play
that's
again.
enough. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay, so Elias, you are pulled towards this thing, and you take 47 points of force damage. But as you are pulled that way, you end in the middle there as it dissipates. And then the rest of you take half damage. Unless you have
48 was the total.
47. So, yeah, 23 half. And that's his and that's her turn. And then this one. She is going to run forward and she's going to pull her spear out and slam it into the ground as she casts a thunder wave. And I'll need you all to make a con save, just the ones here in front of her. So Jerry, Sakura, and Estrella. Sakura, you've got advantage. There we go.
Nat 1 and a nat 20.
I'll use my legendary resistance.
God, thanks for reminding him of that.
I didn't know it existed. Should read the items properly.
So yeah, Sakura, you are well and truly rooted there. Jerry, you succeed. Estrella, you finally do get pushed back a little.
wait, how is... Oh yeah, I see.
So you are just on the edge. You may be able to pull yourself over there. Give me an acrobatics or an athletics check to see which side you actually managed to end on.
Can I? Oh, wait, is legendary resistance a reaction?
No, it's not a reaction, it's just a thing.
Can I use my reaction to grab her?
Yeah.
My elite
Yeah.
strength. And that's what I do.
Okay.
She will
Yeah,
not be moved anywhere.
yeah. So Jerry manages to stop you there as Sakura rooted on one side, Jerry on the other, and Australia just like hanging onto their shoulders, just getting blasted back for a second, but you don't get flung backward. As it now is the tree next to you's turn to act. Sakura, you're up.
I just realized that what I was gonna cast actually takes 10 minutes.
Is it that spell?
And no, it's Druid Grove.
Just stop time.
Fair enough.
Even with time stop, it wouldn't be enough. Time stop is only 7 rounds.
Yeah, it's like, I think like 100 rounds. Yeah. So she will use bonus action to telekinetically shove this person. And they need to make a strength saving throw.
$16.
That is a fail. Is moved 5 feet backwards. And then you know what? She will try and polymorph. Which of them looks the least wise? I think it's wisdom. Yeah. Which of them looks the most aloof?
And you can look at their character art and decide for yourself, or make an insight check. Okay?
Let me make an insight, and then I can. No, that's not bad. Yeah, 24.
The guy that that you were trying to grab with the arms, he definitely seems like he has spent less time in the philosophical department and more time at the bar.
Lucky.
Okay, she will attempt. It's Utaku Rama, right? Or Shinjo.
Yeah, Shinjo Chari.
Okay, let's try and polymorph him into a rat.
Oh,
A what?
bug.
I think it's technically a tiny creature.
Wait, what did you roll on insight?
24.
Okay, then I fully lied to you.
Oh.
I just looked at his insight. I'm like, oh wait, that's his like second best stat.
Oh.
So actually, yeah, I mean, you'd be looking at the two in front of you first. So I mean, yeah, I mean the big guy probably big dudes generally aren't the wise.
Okay, and then she'll polymorph him instead.
Yeah, the guy behind him definitely looks like he is not that wise, seeing as he was the one that just unleashed that attack. But yeah, either of the guys in armor, not so much.
Okay, let's do this one in front of me.
They're both in front of you.
The one directly in front of me.
Technically, you fill 2 squares, and those 2 squares are there.
Yeah, I know which one she was talking about. Thank you. Wisdom saving.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be a lot easier to move. Actually, I'm pretty sure my mage hand can just pick him up.
Unless you succeed.
Ah, dang.
Yeah, sorry. He does not have a great wisdom, but he rolled well.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah, nice try. As you see this guy, his hand still in the ground, like embedded in there. You just try and change his form, but it seems to resist everything. Yeah, stubborn bastard, that one. But Seto, that takes us to you.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I found something interesting. Okay, so it can be cast immediately. Okay. So I'll upcast. It's going to sound dumb, but never mind. Basically, what's gonna happen is next to Seto, another Seto's gonna appear, and Seto's gonna like put his palm up, and the other Seto's gonna start swirling around his palm, and basically a large ball of chakra is gonna be appearing, and I'll cast Rasengan at the A level. Basically, I need to write it. I mean, I need to copy paste you this shit.
A rank? Have you got an A rank air ring?
Rasengan is not air. That's the best part.
What?
Yeah, even in Naruto, Rasengan is not an air element because it's just a ball of chakra.
Oh, it's non-element. Oh, right.
Yes. But
Yeah, he uses it to make. Okay, so you are kind of, but
I'll make it a wind, and I'll basically center it around here on this guy here. So I'll send Rasen Shuriken to them, which will. I'll just roll with my unarmed strike since I don't have the. Okay, I think that's gonna hit, hopefully, this guy right here. I should have targeted him, fuck me. But basically all creatures, except the original target in a 15-foot radius, they have to make a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise they'll receive damage as well. And the guy is gonna get, he would be knocked, but he's gonna hit the girl right here. This did not go as I planned. I should have casted it just on this guy and tossed him away. Fuck me, I'm dumb.
well,
I
that'll
dumb,
hit
I'm
them.
bad.
They're all within 15 feet of him.
Yes, they all receive damage, but because the shuriken has a feature to knock you back 30 feet, I was hoping to like knock them back there. But then I read that they stop if they hit something else. I'm dumb.
Yeah, so it's still gonna hurt. So, what is the damage there?
It's
And what
5d.
is it? Just a roll to attack, no save?
Yeah, that's my roll to attack. They have to do dexterity saving throw. Like everybody except this guy here. To see if they receive the damage. And the guy's gonna receive 5d8. Oh.
Are they only knocked on a con save?
Yes. If they fail Constitution saving throw. But he's gonna receive 24 points of damage. And everybody else is gonna receive the same if they fail dexterity. With dexterity being 19, save. This went different in my head. I hate when I don't read properly. Fuck me. Should just make it
According
a
to
regular
Guild
one.
Wars players, reading is hard.
Reading is hard. I should have just gone with a normal Rasengan. I'm done. That has a 30 feet.
Okay. One of them passed. One of them failed. Oh no. Okay. So the guy hit failed. He got a 13 on his con save, and then the deck saves. Very good.
What's the damage dice for fall damage?
1d6 every 10 feet.
Okay, so it'd be additional 3d6 for this guy. Because his movement is stopped when he hits her, but he receives the damage equal to the distance that he would travel. So additional 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, I fucked that up.
And what was the initial damage?
24 points.
Okay. Yeah. So still getting used to these jutsu.
Damn it.
Okay.
Well,
is that
that's...
gonna be
Yes, that's all I can do. God damn it.
okay? Yeah. So they are sort of crumpled up on each other, and the one that just got smashed in is just going to push him off of her and just get kind of annoyed. Well, as she just gets up in a huff, noticing that they've already been pushed back into the next zone, she's going to cast Jutsu as well. And let's see. It really slows things down with all the modules broken. Yeah, she's going to, after trying to do that blizzard thing, she's going to this time cast Tempest's Wrath as she summons a fury of a raging storm and unleashes its full force on her enemies as she swings her weapon. Devastating cyclone engulfs the battlefield, so much like what you did just now, but you see it just about 3 times the size. As it just goes out in one fell swoop and hits you. It like lifts up into the end, just slams down in front of her allies. As Sakura, I will need a strength saving throw, again with advantage because you are a tree that is rooted. Estrella also strength saving throw, and Jerry.
Oof.
Yeah, my boss will not help you here, Sakura.
Yeah.
Just a question, Dev. I realized I never specified who gets the advantage from the silvery barbs.
Oh yeah.
Can I use it here?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. So Sakura, you feel that like just a tree in a tornado as you are getting pulled backwards and those roots start to come free. Unfortunately, the ground that you're gripping to with all your might, unfortunately, this is loose sand and it just starts ripping free. There's not much to gain purchase on, and you are thrown backwards
Oof.
30 feet. There we go.
Does this count as being across the line?
No, you are still technically halfway over, but because of your current size, yeah, you're sort of lying on the line.
Okay.
Like that. That is her turn as she swings that blade, and she's going to move up. Jerry, you're up.
Me. here, but it's difficult terrain. And I'll attempt to grapple him. Yeah. 28 athletic check.
$24 from her.
He's grappled. And I shall action surge and start pushing him back. And I think I can only push him for like
Oh, actually, hold on. The guy next to her also has a similar thing. Hold on.
okay.
So something about if. Okay, and she counts as being in 3/4 cover, and allies within 5 feet have a +2 bonus to all saves. That's not.
So still 2 off.
Yeah, it's also not a save. So yeah, you grab.
Can I action surge? Use it to dash. And I move over like 10 feet back with myself. Like start pushing.
Okay, nice.
So here and she will be right there, and that would be me.
Okay, nice. As the guy that you're pushing her away from is going to, with his hand still in the ground, is going to say, "Oh no, you don't!" And you're going to see the ground in front of you emerge, like in the shape of a hand, Jerry, as it just reaches up and tries to grab at you and push you away. I need you to make another strength save. Oh no, this one's Dex. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean,
Then instead of a 36, it will be 26.
okay, it's still a
I
success.
still roll with advantage.
So yeah, you're like running, pushing this one samurai, and this hand comes up, and you just hit that and start pushing that as well, pushing it back through the sand, as that is one of his hands, and the other one is going to go out for Seto and try and push you over, as he just pulls a kung fu stance, trying to blast out these two hands. Another strength save, a dex save, sorry, from Seto. Seto, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
A dex save from you, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not hear that save. I heard that he was trying to push me.
Okay, cool.
31.
Aspire, you're up.
Oh yeah. I just need to. For some reason, the only counts like as normal terrain. It is still difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to confirm. Perfect. Still enough. So move there. And then, yeah, why not? Now, it's time for you to go flying. Yeah. Why didn't it target him? Funny. Should also target him. And he can also subtract. Let me see. Oh well. 1. Maybe it will help. that's pretty much all I can do this turn, so yeah. Gotta be within my support red.
Just checking, it is only at the start of their turn. Right?
And let me just check.
Yeah.
Yep, at the start of their turns.
Okay, cool. But
I
it'll
still
take
know.
those rolls.
Yeah. I just wonder why it didn't target what's called the motto.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's fine. He got an at 20. Yeah, okay, so it is Chara's turn, and he is going to, after getting hit like that, he's going to turn invisible. And then, Elias, you're going to see something hit the sand in front of you as it sounds like a stone or something just got thrown into the sand right next to
Hmm. I wonder what that could be.
you. There is an explosion, and I need Sakura and Elias both please give me dex saves. Sakura, remember you are pro. Does that actually?
Does it
It
give me
doesn't
this?
affect.
Oh, okay.
You can technically roll out of. Okay, so the 19. All right, that
Yeah.
is actually just enough. Just meets it.
Ah, phew.
Okay, and Elias, you also are okay, but you will take half damage. So
Even with evasion?
no, not evasion will allow you to dive out of the way of the rest.
Nice.
Okay. But Sakura, you are going to take 39 halved.
Okay.
Okay, that's fire damage. Cool. So that's his turn as he went invisible and threw a bomb at. But Elias, that takes us to you.
How much damage do I take?
You took 19. I've applied it.
Okay, thank you.
Right. I'm gonna go here and let's try this. Yeah. I think that's 4 people I can target. And I think each of them needs to roll a Constitution saving throw, or be knocked prone and restrained.
Okay. So, which ones were there?
The two still on our side, or still in the middle, and these two, the two right next to each other here. I think they have a 18 to beat. Let me, yeah, 18.
And they all just make it.
Yeah,
Rumble just got an 18, the other two got higher than that.
Oh well.
But they do take that damage as, yeah, what does it look like as it's trying to knock them over and restrain them? Like, what do they turn into, those bullets?
Well, I sort of imagine it'd be like an invisible hand, so once they actually get hit with it, it looks like there's something invisible actually just trying to like push them over and hold them down. So they have to like brace to avoid that.
Yeah, that's exactly nice. Okay, so is that your turn?
Actually, I do have that extra action. I'm just going to shoot this guy up here. Where? Where is it? Is this it? Actually, I think I might just do this instead. Yeah.
Sorry, where's the extra action from again?
The airing. Let me find it again.
Was it something you cast before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I believe you. I just forgot. Oh, nice. 3 extra attacks.
5.
Oh, yeah, +2. Nice.
Actually,
I do imagine that's a whole like separate like round, or like you had to reload there.
yeah. Just like just a break. Like, hang on, everyone, stop.
No, well, that's what the other airing thing was. So it's slick as hell. Or maybe not, seeing as you missed all of
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
that's just the first.
Does flanking apply with ranged weapons?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, technically it gives you disadvantage as well if your allies are within 5 feet, I think. But we,
Oh.
I don't think we've actually been running that rule though. So
Okay.
we would.
Nice.
Oh, fine.
Unfortunately, I can actually use my sneak attack.
Oh yeah, that's why.
And last
What
attack.
Rose said that. Why does it feel like it's been forever? Because we barely ever miss Kiga sessions. It's like when we miss one, it feels like it's been months.
To be fair, I
missed
think
2.
we've missed 2. Yeah.
We missed 2 in a row. Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had load shedding for the entire session one time.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I'll use my bonus action to dodge again, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, those are some. Okay. Cool. So that takes us on to this one here. Did he get knocked back by the gust of wind? I don't remember.
I think only the guy, one of
Yeah,
these.
he was the one that failed. Him and the other one. I'm just going to push them back now. Okay, so he's just sliding along the sand with his sword up, like he's trying to block the attack. Still commanding that wind like he was before, and he's going to just plant his foot and he's going to start trying to push it back again. But this time, yeah, this time he uses some of that same energy that the other one was using to cast Celestial Nova Blade as he gathers raw energy from the cosmos within his weapon and channels it into a devastating strike as he just obliterates everything. Oh, there's a hit. Got a reaction there, Estrella, as you are hit by this. You just see the sand and everything just getting torn up in this line towards you.
Is it a save? Just to ask.
No, it was an attack. It hit you.
Could always silvery barbs, but let's not spam that spell.
So no reaction then? Count you down. 3, 2.
Second, let's see here. Ooh, fancy functionality. Let's see if it will post.
Are you using silvery bar?
Yeah. Oh, so some of the functionality in the sheet works.
Okay, he did even better that time. So
Just ignore that one. I don't know if I can just cancel it. Let me just stay there. Or just, yeah. Ah, I knew it. It is the substitution one that does it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you took 50 points of force damage there. Oh no, slashing damage, sorry. Magical. Okay, and then Ramo is going to blast at you, Jerry, also extending her staff, as you just see from the end of it, this blue magic emerges and almost like a mage hand flies towards you, but it is in a fist and just tries to punch you backwards, which does hit you there. Have you got a reaction?
No. I'm not using any reaction. And I use the
Okay.
technique to teleport.
Jesus Christ. You're all breaking your tokens. So you said you're not using a reaction, and then you
I'm
said,
not using on the first one, on the to hit. Because I have two instances I can use reaction. When I'm about to be hit and when I take damage.
what?
When you make an attack against me and it hits, it asks me if I have a reaction. And when you roll damage, it asks me again, but with different options.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about a rule. I was like,
No.
what the fuck are you talking about? So yeah, what does that bring your AC to?
Oh, I forgot about that, but it's 22.
Yeah, it was a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, then I still take the damage.
That's why. Yeah, I should have revealed it there. You can see it. But so the substitution still hits. Of course, your token is
Yep.
broken too. But I'll get to that. And you are pushed. Yeah, it's only if it actually works that I think.
Well, it worked. It hit me.
Yeah, if the bonus would cause the attack to miss, then you can move. But you do have still +3 to other attacks. So if another one hits, then it'll trigger. But this one does hit you, and you're moved 20 feet. Okay. And that woman is still grappled. I don't know. Does that mean you pull it?
She's no longer grappled then.
Okay. Then Z. Okay. Z is going to give. I don't know. She's just going to try and hit them as well. And she knocks one of the guys out of the ring.
So he's out entirely.
Yeah, he's been knocked out of the game as he crashes down to the ground, and you just hear him cursing as he gets smashed by this like beam of energy that Z just unleashes from the end of her blade. As we go to the top of the round, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. As sorry, it was a bit of a broken one, but
No worries.
I'll make sure that Foundry is fixed for next week, or at least try. Thank you guys very much for the session, but it is 12 o'clock, so we're going to call it there.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Alright.